How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews, back with a new brewery time, which is kind of weird because this brewery's been around for like a billion years, but I've never had this beer. I shouldn't say that. I've probably had beer from this brewery before, and most likely I've had something from Maisel Weisse before, but I don't remember, so I'm treating it as new brewery time. Maisel Weisse. It's their Dunkel Weisse. This is a 5. What's the ABV in this? 5.2% Dunkel Hefeweizen beer. And it has a little bit of time on it. Just a bit over a year old. And just saw it at the shop. Kind of wanted a Dunkel in my life. And I've always meant to pick this beer up, and I never have. And we're going to fix that today. So we'll see what's what. I'm in the mood for a nice dark wheat beer. So we'll see what's going on. Label-wise, quintessential kind of old school German styling, so I can dig on that. Classic kind of 16.9 ounce bottle, and as far as that beer goes, it looks all the part of what a Dunkel should look like. Nice wheat Dunkel, just that rich kind of brown color, brown ale more kind of coloration than anything else. Half a pinky finger of khaki colored head. Definitely looks the part. Let's see what we got on the nose. A little bit of banana, maybe a little bit of caramel, a little bit of chocolate. Who knows? It's good news. Yeah, big, huge banana on this. Like, big banana phenolic. A little bit of soft, kind of like cola vibes. Like Coca-Cola vibes. So I think that's a combination of a little bit of sweet maltiness, kind of teaming up with that banana, give me a little bit of cola vibes. So a little bit of cola, a little bit of banana, or a big portion of banana. And that's pretty much it. There's a little soft fluttering bittering, nothing to kind of even write home about, but it just smells like a nice wheat beer with a touch of richer, darker maltiness to it. Clean, crisp. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's actually really delicious. I didn't read what's on the back. Let's do that now. Maisel Weisse's Dunkel is characterized by a painstaking composition of wheat malt and caramelized special malts, with a reddish-black mahogany color and rich flavor. Dubuquet is dominated by the full malty character and harmony with a typical slightly fruity wheat beer intonation before culminating in a delicate full-bodied flavor for the most varied malt fragrances at first taste. So typical and unique for Maisel Weisse. A mark of exceptional quality. There's a lot of caramel vibes going on in this. I think that's a combination of the malt base of the beer with maybe a little bit of time on it, because that caramel actually almost dips into kind of sugar daddy realm. It's not overly sweet, but for 5.2%, it's quite robust when it comes out as kind of mature, kind of sweetened kind of flavors. The banana phenolic is very much that. It's a phenolic. It kind of translates slightly into the taste, but that's more because you're smelling while you're drinking kind of thing. But it adds this big fruity kind of ester to it, so it gives you a little kind of chocolate-covered fruitiness kind of vibe going on. Beautiful mouthfeel on this. Silky and effervescent without being overly aggressive. I think that's damn tasty. Super clean. Super crisp. I mean, this beer definitely is hyper well made, you know, especially being that it is a low ABV beer, and it is about honestly more like a year and a half old than a year old. It has stood up quite well, and I'll tell you what, the place that I bought this from does not refrigerate or kind of temp their beers at all. Like in the summer, it's brutal hot in there, whatever. So this thing has probably been elevated. This thing's been probably up and down between like 80 to 40 degrees over this year. For this beer to really drink this nicely and not really be, for lack of a better term, an issue. Yeah, I think it's tasty, and it's exactly what I wanted. You know, I wanted that nice kind of malty Dunkel kind of vibe. I wanted a little bit of banana kind of floating in there, and a little bit of that kind of wheat characteristic. And it's exactly what I'm getting here. But it's surprising me with the way that malt kind of comes off and gets into that kind of caramelized, slightly sugar daddy kind of realm, which just makes it a little bit more kind of electric for me. And a really tasty beer. Yeah. Let's talk about it. It's one of the better Dunkels I've had as of late. Across the board, just blank Dunkels. Yes. Is it like classic, just base kind of like BJCP, just Dunkel? No, but I want to put it in a group because any other group I think I'd put it in. Wheat beer, maybe not. But just in general, Dunkel-wise, it's absolutely one of my favorite ones I've had as of late. And just a really tasty version of that. That banana in combination with that caramel vibe, sugar daddy vibe is very tasty. Value and availability on this, I want to say I paid $2 and change for this bottle. Yeah, I think it was $2.49 is what I paid for this beer. Come on now. And leave you with, if you like what we like this. I mean, if you like Dunkels, you like wheat beers, you want that banana thing in combination with a nice, rich, kind of darker beer, for its ABV level, then you could do a lot worse than this one. So there you go. Reviewing the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Let me know if you've had this too. Beer Massive, podcasting stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little Dunkel face right now. We'll see you next time. Cheers.